Great Couch Act 2 Action. Hey, Great Couch family, this is me, Stanley, and again, Otito is not here. We're back in the men's corner, and just wanted to have another mano and just talk. No, guys. Imagine that I'm in your room, I have a couple of drinks, and we're just going over. So, funny story. Let me start with a funny story. The time Otito came into my office, and I didn't know she was there, and then one of my colleagues, co-workers, came and said, "Oh, that your daughter is here to see you." I'm like, daughter, So I now come out and he's like, "Is it Otito?" I'm like, "Oh, baby." Now, at first, I was like, okay, this is a huge compliment, from Otito's party. Saying, guy, you have a hot wife that, they think she's that young, but then I was like, what about me, And at the time, I was chunkier, as it were, and it was like a wake-up call for me. Like, guy, let me start paying more attention to my health, my weight, and things like that. And I guess that's what I wanted to talk about today. And when was the last time, as guys, we had like a physical? When was the last time we checked our blood pressure? When was the last time we checked our blood sugar, things like that, especially if you have a family history of hypertension, of diabetes, and things like that. I know the pull is always to just keep hustling for your family, trying to get ahead, trying to make the millions and what have you. But I think part of our success should be we're around to enjoy these millions with our families. We're around to be there for them, to see our kids grow, to put our kids through college, and things like that. So I don't know what it is about guys. I'm part of it. I honestly do not like going to the doctor. I don't know. Part of my phobia is that by the time I go to a doctor, even if there's nothing wrong with me, or I pick up something from the doctor's office, and I know I'm in the medical profession or what have you, this is still a myth. But if I am the one and I still have this myth, you can see how difficult it was for me to go to the doctor. I remember I've been going to the doctor yearly since then, but at the time I think I went again around this time that I took him to the office and what have you, and I went to go and see my doctor, and he said that I'm pre-diabetic with high blood pressure. I'm like, eh? Now, backstory, some context. I'm taking care of an elderly person that is diabetic, has lost vision, and with all these issues. So when the guy told me that you are pre-diabetic, that is, I'm on my way to become diabetic, I started having visions of losing my vision and walking around and taking insulin shots and all that. So that was like a huge wake-up call for me. I was like, no, guy, you need to do something. So I told the doctor, I said, American doctors, like, guy, want to start putting me on metformin and all this. I said, guy, wait, give me 3 months. Hold your diagnosis for 3 months. Let me go and come back, And in the 3 months, I started parking further away from the office. I started walking, and then from walking graduated to running. And then, thanks to the missus, we now switched from like white rice to brown rice and things like that. Rice, but that rice, I still can't leave my rice. Guys, okay, I can't leave my rice. And she's starting to switch from carbohydrates to more protein-based food, beans and things like that. So in 3 months now, I now came back to the doctor. I think I'd lost like 9 pounds or something funny like that. And the guy said no, that he's not going to put me on the diabetic medication, but he's going to put me on the high blood pressure medication. So I started on that, like, that's fine, I can manage high blood pressure, but the diabetes, no. So the question that I have for you is that if you haven't seen a doctor or done a physical in a while, I know there's been pandemic, but it might be time to check it up and just see where you are, because if you don't know where you are, how are you going to change that? And then there's that that Chinese proverb that if you don't change your direction, there's a good chance you're going to end up where you're heading. And if you like where you're heading, then that's fine. If you're on point, you're doing all these exercises, hey, good for you. But if you haven't checked and you don't even know, now what's up with that? All the money in the world, and all the provision for your family will not take the place of you. You being there for them when they graduate, when they achieve things and stuff like that. So it's again, short spew is an admonition to us that guys, we need to take better care of our health. And I'm reminded of a close friend that passed away untimely, because of high blood pressure. And story is not unique to me. Among our peers, among our friends, less than 6 degrees of separation, you probably know somebody that our age, they said the guy just had maybe high blood hypertension or heart failure and just slumped. I mean, and gone are the days when we say back in the old days, in the old days, we say, they did him juju or his enemies finally got to him. But you and I in this morning, that as guys, we need to take better care of our health. The same way, we sometimes, so we've had some ladies say, I'm gaining too much weight, my husband won't like it. I had to wake up and say, okay, maybe I need to lose some weight so that so my wife will like it too. So we need to take better care of ourselves. It's part of our responsibility to our families. To just be there for them, take care of your health, and now is the time to sow those seeds of good dietary habits. And things like that. Because as we're getting older, that the body can't respond the way it used to. You and I both know, as in, you wolf down a big plate of whatever, it takes a little while longer to knock it out of your system, So, yeah, let's do that. If not for us, if not for ourselves, even though we're the greatest benefactors of that, let's do it for our families. Let's do it for our kids. Let's do it for our future, And that's what I have for you guys today from the Men's Corner. Pull out your Filofax, your phone, make an appointment with the doctor today or tomorrow, and get a fair checkup. At least find out what your blood pressure numbers are, and whether or not you're diabetic, what your cholesterol levels are. If you're approaching 50, be looking at that nasty colonoscopy, But yeah, let's do that. All right. I'll see you guys later.